This is a song that's dedicated to two brave IRA volunteers from Derry by the name of Willie Fleming and Danny Doherty. Song known as Willie and Danny. Try to sing some songs of glory, sing some songs of peace, but in the end it's the same old story. They're both too hard to reach. People tell me they're sick and they're tired of seeing this place run down, and I say, take your blindfolds off, you hypocrites, and help us get off the ground. Please say it isn't so. Why Willie and Danny had to go. The reasons very clear. They're laying down their lives for us year after year. 70 shots between their bodies, not one of those bullets missed. But for every trigger that they pull that morning, a volunteer they will enlist. For 5 long hours they left them lying there. The priest was turned away. That's another step, Lord. Well, let's say yes, bastards, we will never forget the day. Please say it isn't so. Why Willie and Danny had to go. The reasons are clear. They're laying down their lives for us year after year. Heroes were to prove their worthiness. As thousands they marched from the streets, as the horse of boys they hovered helplessly overhead, as the rod came out to salute. They emptied their magazines o'er each coffin, as defiantly the crowd were sent. That's another day that dawns, and the guns will be out again, because Willie and Danny are friends. Please say it isn't so. Why Willie and Danny had to go. The reasons are clear. They're laying down their lives for us year after year. Please say it isn't so. Danny Doherty.
Fuck heavy. Well, folks, what's crack? How you doing? That was Chris Carney here with the band of Willie and Danny from his album Live and Potter Browns. So yeah, folks, this is just a bit of we're doing a bit of a test live stream tonight. So we are just testing out the sort of the audio equipment and the sort of the visuals for the new show starting on the 27th of February. So Marley's here with me. So he is.
Hello.
I said to him before we started, don't touch that mic, don't move it. What's the first thing he does? Grabs the mic by the head, moves it, and a big fucking buzzing comes out of it, but it's sort of nice. So, folks, just let us know, can you hear, is the microphone's okay, loud and clear? Is there any crackling or anything? Is there any buzzing? So, Marty, let's get a wee test on your...
Hello, everybody, how you doing?
So, we'll have a few comments, people... coming on already. So that's going to be part of Marty's job on the show whenever we start doing it live. So just gives a wee shout, Marty Hills, who's listening.
Liam McDonald on Twitter, or on Facebook rather, saying everything's loud and clear.
Happy days.
Dan Breen saying everything's sound. So, yep, Elaine's there too. Paul McEwen. Derek Delaney, sound all good. Ina Graham, good to have you back, even though you're just a test run. Sound is grand. Happy days.
Was that your phone ding in there?
Probably.
Typical. Fucking put your phone and silent. No problem.
You know, everybody knows I'm one that's like, and then they start texting me and messaging me.
That's it. There's Michael McCormick there from the Irish Sound as well. I just see popped on. Not to say, folks, we're sitting here in the new. You mentioned the photos I put up last week, and it's still the same room. But Marty, what do you think from the last time you're up here?
Well, we're at the other side of the room this time.
But it's completely different.
Completely.
It's actually.
And we'll have light.
When I cleaned up out this the other day, it was like a light at the end of a tunnel. We opened the curtains and went down. I was like, Jesus Christ, this room hasn't seen them blinds open in 3 years. So it hasn't.
Did you say you cleaned it?
This is spotless. So this compared to the way it was. Yeah, folks, listen, anything you want to ask or anything at all, just maybe go stay on for about half an hour. Let us know and we'll give them out. So say, folks, what we're doing here is we've renamed the show. Well, not renamed it. It's a totally whole new sort of thing we're doing. It's called Rebel FM. So obviously, when we've done the very, very last Rebel Sundays show, I did say that me and Marty were going to be doing our own midweek show earlier on in the year. But we sort of hadn't really thought about what way we were going to do it yet. Originally, we were going to call it the Tourney and the Culture. Obviously, I was the Tourney, Marty was the Culture, as you can hear by the accent. But I hadn't really thought about it a lot. Obviously, I was very busy over Christmas and New Year gigs and all, but I think what sort of set my mind for this thing here was last week. So again, big shout out to Ian Brown for running Battlefest there in the Devonish. So 2 weeks ago, on the Friday and Saturday, phenomenal 2 nights. So it was, but just getting to see all them live bands playing live on stage again, it just got the ignition back in my fire back in my belly a bit to say I wanted to do something like this again. But obviously. And then some people go, well, why not just do the show again on the Sunday and bring it all back the way it was? But I think obviously that's been said and done and it was finished. But this is going to be the new format. It is technically going to be like a radio show. So as you can see now, there's no screen, there's going to be no cameras. We're sitting in the full light on here, so we are, two of us just sitting in the studio. But so Marty, what do you think about how this, what's your thoughts on how this is going to go? Or like, are you just sort of here for like, fuck it, we'll see how it goes, or what's your thoughts?
Well, the latter basically, and you and I haven't really sat down and discussed what's going to happen or what the format's going to be.
Not for the trend.
Not
there's several texts from me to Marty going, listen, Marty, or can I ring you? And I don't know what the crack is. These days you're just you're in the hiding or something.
I'm just not doing much in the socials lately. I've found a wee game I'm playing that now.
The socials.
I know.
Cough.
What?
The socials.
That's what it is.
The socials?
I'm not going to name them all individually, but they are.
That's something our Josie come off with.
Well, there you go.
Socials.
I'm young at heart then.
That's only you're young. Who else is there? What's that bottom one?
Enzo Schifo. All clear here in Dublin. Great to have you back, and it's good to have you on board as well, Enzo.
Happy days. Yeah, so Justin McCollum, good to see you on as well. Justin, haven't seen you on the show in a while.
Justin, there actually is no visual, or no visual. It's sound only.
Who said that there?
Justin, saying there was no visual.
There's no visual. Yes, Justin, so it's only sound this year, so that's why we called it Rebel FM. It's going to be visual, sound only. So it is. So we'll play a couple of songs, we'll talk for a bit, and then say we're really going to stay on for about a half an hour. Tonight was just basically to let you know what the crack is, what the show is going to be all about, what way we're going to be doing it, and just to give you a layout. So we're going to do, Emer has just released her third album. It's her second studio album, so it is. So it's now live on Spotify. She did have it out in CD for a while. I think basically just trying to claw some money back for the money she actually paid on recording the album, which it's a massive expense. But it is now available on Spotify and Apple Music and all them places. So the new album is called Eamon McLaughlin. What is it, Marty?
10 years on the Rebel Road.
10 years on the Rebel Road. So Marty has picked a song off it. So what one we're going to do?
We're going to do the Roll of Honour. I think it's a good one to start off with.
The Roll of Honour, a song written by our dad Jerry. So here we go.
black flag did sadly sway to salute 10 Irish martyrs who were the bravest of the brave. Joe MacDonald, Martin Hurston, Kevin Lynch, Kieran Doherty. They gave their lives for freedom with Thomas McElwee. Michael Devine from Free Derry, you were the last to die. With your 9 brave companions, with our martyrs dead you lie. But your souls cry out, remember that our deaths were not in vain. Fight on and make our homeland a nation once again. A nation once again. A nation once again. And Ireland longs a province be a nation once again. Read the roll of honor.
Yeah, that's a sort of Emer McLachlan there, folks, from our brand new studio album, 10 Years on the Rebel Road. Fair play to Emer. It's great to see you there at the Ballfest in the Devonish. And I see Aidan's put a wee teaser out today, so he has.
Yes, indeed.
Wanting to know. I don't know if there might be a slight bit of truth in it. There might not be. You never know what he's saying. But obviously he's been saying that there's people been after him from in New York and Scotland, Ireland, and Belfast, Dublin, looking for this year Ballfest for next year. So be interesting to see where it goes to. Then. So who else is watching, Marty? Where are they watching from?
I would say hello to Natalie Louise Nesbitt. That's my wife's daughter-in-law. Well, my daughter-in-law, I suppose.
Daughter-in-law.
She's online watching from sunny Belfast. Henry McKenna's on there. How you doing, boys? We're all good. Henry, how are you? And I see the wife, she's just slobbering away to people on there.
Folks, just let us know more about you're watching the show from the night. Because I know some people from America, it's a mad time over there. It's like during the daytime, so it is like. I know Sydney had said like, oh, it's my like basically she'd be teaching, so she will at this time. But I know John Costello was actually just starting his post round, I think. So he is. Whenever we're doing this show, which is a bit mad. So, but I'm going to be on John's show on the Sunday before we start our live show, just basically talking about the show and why we're starting and whatever. And plus the ones that are from the Break for the Border Rebel Night were on to me today, so they're giving us 2 free passes to give away on the 27th, folks, for our first show. So listen out that there if you want to go for the Break for the Border 2 in the Carrickdale Hotel on this Saturday the 2nd of March. We'll have 2 free tickets to give away for you. So Mick, he's listening.
Will you get into that there, love?
What? Get in that? you definitely can't enter this 10 nights, you can't, Marty. So
I think we won the tickets for that last year, didn't we?
yes, I think he did. So tell me this here, no, just wondering, how is these sleeping arrangements going to work out for usings?
We're all booked into a family room.
So like there's
4 of us.
so there's like more than one bed, like, or what?
Ah, yeah. It's a double and 2 singles as far as I know.
Right, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Happy days, yeah, folks. So looking
It's
forward.
either that or a foursome in the double. I don't know.
I don't know. But so you're actually all staying in the same. Like I've just booked like a family room,
More or less, aye.
right there.
Yeah.
There you
Sure,
go.
we're only sleeping at.
Well, there's Ray Callahan as well. Ray,
Yes.
good to see you on, mate, today from Dublin, my fellow truck driver.
Mick
So-
McAdam on there as well.
Just folks, well, since the last time we were on the show, obviously, it was like mid December. You may have seen me posting the wee short video and stuff done that our dear friend Marie Barkley passed away. So she did. Very, very sad. It really hit. Obviously, I know she won't be one of the first ones on here now,
Yep.
sitting watching, so she would, listening in for God's country, etc. It's still really hard to get her head around that she's not here, Marty, isn't it? Like?
Yes, that is. It's hard to believe. Like, it's a month. I think it devastated everybody. I've seen even, the likes of Carl Byrne over in America, who does his gigs at stupid o'clock here, maybe 12, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I went on the weekend after Anne-Marie's funeral. I think it was the Friday night, or was it the Sunday night maybe? And all the comments for the first hour were all about Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie, Anne-Marie. So it just shows you the respect that everybody had for the woman, and how well she respected she was. Ireland, England, Scotland, down south, America, all over the place. Anne-Marie was well known and well loved and well respected, and very much missed.
I think even by a lot of the bands as well. I've seen loads of people I think Sir Damien from down played at our week in the Rock Bar.
Kev O'D was at the funeral. Bobby Fields, he was there too.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people watched it online as well.
And then so I found out Monday, her sister then.
Yeah, her sister passed away this week as well. Yeah, suddenly as well, which is tragic, and I suppose it's only right that we send our thoughts, prayers and condolences to all the family at this time.
Definitely. Right, so we'll do maybe another 2 songs, and then we'll wrap it up, folks. I'm up in the morning at 5 o'clock to go to work, so I am. I know Mario will be just turned over for his 4th sleep that time, won't you?
Getting my second wee batch of beauty sleep at that stage.
Not
that I need it, like.
Oh no. Right, so we're going to do another song this time. We're going to play, actually, talking to Damien Quinn. He's back in the Rock Bar this Sunday for Rebel Sundays. First time he's been there in a while, playing Rebel Sundays. So we're going to play a song from his album, Only Our Rivers Run Free. So we're going to play the song Only Our Rivers Run Free from Damien Quinn, folks. So this is the all-new show, Rebel FM, from the Rebel podcast. Myself, Big Ro, and Spanner himself, Marty, sitting beside me. So we're going to be launching the show.
You can't be calling me the Spanner now. We're going to need a new Spanner on here. I can't sit here and do Spanner.
Oh, you can? Yes, you'll have to. Like, that's part of your...
See, I thought you were going to pass that over to somebody else. Like Henry McKenna was mad looking at, a while back. when he was down bringing YouTube, he was torturing me for it every week. Marty, I'll be your apprentice.
maybe we'll give Henry a wee shout out and see how he gets on. 4 or 5 tins of beer in, that mightn't go too. It'll be him saying the stuff and then bond himself.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, so here we're going to play a bit of Damien Quinn, and then we'll have an bit of a yarn after this one.
When apples still grow in November, when blossoms still bloom from each tree, when leaves are still green in December, it's then that our land will be free. I wandered her hills and her valleys, and still to my sorrow I see a land that has never known freedom. I'm lonely, our rivers run free. I drink to the death of her manhood. Those men would rather have died than to live in the cold chains of bondage, to bring back the rights were denied. Oh, where are you now when we need you? What burns where the flame used to be? Are you gone like the snows of last winter? And will only our rivers run free? How sweet is life, but we're crying. How mellow the wine, but it's dry. How fragrant the rose, but it's dying. How gentle the breeze, but it's sighing. sunshine and flowers, and where only our rivers run free, and still only our rivers run free.
There we go. So that is the sound there of Damien Quinn with Only Our Rivers Run Free from his entitled album, Only Our Rivers Run Free. So say Damien's going to be live in the Rock this week. First time in a while, so and he's out in there. Good to get and see him. So well,
You go.
see. Obviously that'll be working Monday morning. Marty, for God's sake. Right, so who else will have tune in? There's good to see us all on, folks. Tune in on Facebook and YouTube. So thanks very much.
I see I'm getting I'm going to call it a Valentine's message here from Kylie Morgan. Poor Marty, I love you. I love you too, Kylie.
And yes, folks, by the way, happy Valentine's Day to us all, and happy Administration Day. If you all remember, back in 2012, it was this day that Rangers officially died.
Yep.
So they did. Their fans couldn't bail them out, so they couldn't. And they officially died as a club. And although they don't want to admit it, but they did. It's a very well-known fact. So Maria Hall, how you doing, Maria? Yourself and Liam tuned in. Hopefully Maeve's upstairs sleeping. So she is. Well, she was when I left the house, so a little bit of luck. Right, folks, if there's any tunes you want to hear, so maybe go play one or two songs max, and then we're going to log off. This isn't a proper show, so it isn't. This is just a test stream. The test out the sound, the microphones, the desk, the music, playing stuff. I think it's just maybe a few wee tweaks we need to do to get it sort of where I want it. But other than that, there, everybody seems to be saying that the sound quality is okay and good. So it is. So going to do another song. So what time we're only going to choose it? This is Marty's pick this time now. So he's controlling the songs on Spotify, and I'm controlling the songs off my own hard drive here. So this time it's Marty's one, and no surprise what he's well for.
Well, I'm well known for it. Farewell to Blahi, and this version is from Gary Oak. I think it's a studio version.
Right, all the way.
So here we go.
Farewell to Blahi, likewise Tom the dog, and the greenhouse dairy that I dearly love. My thoughts turn to you on me dark, it's blocks. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell through the hills of South Derry. We marched and we drilled to exploits and actions, all our issued through. Most feared men in Ulster, volunteers on the run. We gave England a ransom from the barrels of our guns. So farewell to Blahi, likewise Tom the dog, the greenhouse dairy that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from me dark pitch blocks. So friends and brave comrades, I'll bid you farewell. Gallant South Derry, you're forever blessed in the struggle for freedom. You've given your best. There's Hughes and there's Bates, Sheridan and Lee, and Sky, but their names now Brave Tom McElrea's farewell to Lucky. Likewise Tom the Dog and the Carinas Derry that I dearly love. My thoughts return to you from me dark cage blocks, so friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell. So friends and brave comrades, I bid you farewell.
On here.
Right, you never ever tired of hearing Gary O, do you? Like,
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
I think like that version there plus the version of Real Farrell, it's just really different than everybody else does it. So it's like it's just really he has his own unique way
Yeah.
of
I
singing.
like his version of Sunday Bloody Sunday.
Oh, I
Couldn't beat that.
But live, like
Yeah.
it's phenomenal.
Something
So it is,
else.
like, yeah, definitely.
Something else.
What are you saying is Ray? Who's finding out what's happening?
Kaylee was saying something there about Kinky Boots, and I don't know if she was calling me Kinky Boots or wanting to hear Kinky Boots, but Elaine's telling her to leave her Kinky Boots alone. So here, I'll just happily sit back here and let the two of them fight away over me. This is great. Valentine's Day and you've two women fighting over you. Couldn't beat it. Never thought I was so popular.
What?
Never thought I was so popular.
Oh, definitely. I know. So yeah, folks.
I might be getting locked out now when I go home.
What?
I might get locked out now when I go home.
Oh, I'm just saying. See, before when we done the show, the last one, I hadn't announced it about the big fans gathering this year, hadn't it? About what we were doing or what?
Not for this year, no.
No. So yeah, obviously, I think it was maybe might have been late on December or early January. So it's happening this year, folks. It's going to be taking place in the 31st, I think it is, of November. Normally it's the first weekend of December, so it is. I'll just double check here. November. Yeah, so it's the main night's going to be happening on Saturday, the 30th of November, and it's going to be taking place in the big room in the Raleigh McCorley Heritage Centre, which is actually the Raleigh McCorley Club. Delighted to finally get in this place. Obviously, I've been doing a lot of gigs now with a new promotions company. It's great to be involved with them, but I think that when they say they were busting their arse to get this gig in there, that's the truth, folks. So which is it's good to hear. So the lineup on the night is going to be headlined by the two Tonys, Spirit of Freedom, and then we'll have Damien Quinn, and then again Kev O'Dee's will be playing, and then Paul Sheeran from Clover is going to be opening the show up. Obviously, as a one piece, he's doing a lot of one piece gigs now. So last year, Paul told me him and Sarah were going to be coming up for the gig anyway for the weekend. So I was like, "Oh, that's like if you're coming up, why don't you just open up the show, get a set?" He's like, "Over the moons," and happy days. So yeah, it's good to see Clover. A few changes in the band this year, so obviously Peter is part of ways with the band. Just want to wish him good luck with his solo career. He seems to be doing pretty well. I see he's posting a lot of gigs and all. So Peter, if you're listening, fair play to you, and hopefully I have him. Yeah,
Sorry, it's only me wrecking the place again.
Humbling here is just Marty, and I'm going to have to switch mics with him here, so and give him the other one for the next show.
Or did you give me the old shitty one? Is that it?
No, that one actually sounds better in my headphones. Maybe it's just this one sounds to be a tenor. That one sounds a lot more bassier. What did I say? Iona says we're already booked up for
that weekend.
Row. Just waiting
on the tickets.
Well, I've ordered the wristbands today, so I have folks with the wristbands have been ordered, so they'll probably be here in a week or two, and then we'll get them on the website and start getting them sold. Because I would expect this one obviously would be in the Roddies as well. Now slightly working up the numbers a wee bit this time. We had the last couple of venues, which is good. So this time when you order one of the wristbands, you go with two wristbands. So a green one that's going to be for the Saturday night, and then you'll get an orange wristband as well for the Sunday, which will be taking place the after party the next day. So obviously it's not like you're getting a free one or anything. The Sunday is always free, but just so you have one for the Sunday gig, because I think we're going to have it upstairs in the Roddies the Sunday afternoon one this time. So it's a wee bit of a smaller just means if you have a wristband, you'll get in. I mean, not saying you won't get in, because it's never, the Sunday is never really rammed, which I think is a good thing as well, isn't it? Because it's I'd rather have the Sunday is not a lot of the sort of hardcore fans of the show, Marty, isn't it? Comes to the Sunday one.
Aye,
So
it would be, aye, yeah.
So there's never going to be sort of strangers come. It's always ones you all know. You have a bit of crack with everybody. So I said, here, the food went down well this year too, by the way.
The food went down really well.
Yeah,
It
so
did indeed.
I think we'll be getting Gavin Brown
And
again.
It was well timed too.
Oh, definitely it was. It was I think it was Kieran was singing when it was on. He was reading. He didn't get it because there was literally nothing left for the 5 minutes. Just gone. Probably could have done maybe an hour, 4 or 5 pizzas, and a couple of boxes of sausages. But no, the food. I'd say on the beer all day. Greasy chippy went down well. So it did.
Couldn't beat it.
Right, folks. So say we're going to play one more song here and wrap her up, and we'll just sign out with ourselves when this song's finished. But I say this is the all new Rebel FM, and I say we're not starting a radio station at all. Which is, the show is just called Rebel FM. It's going to be on every Tuesday, starting on Tuesday the 27th of February. We've got a main blinker. Tuesday the 27th of February from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Every week with myself, me and Marty. And in case you're thinking, like, again, we can't see you on screen. All we can see is this here picture on the screen. So it is an audio only show, folks. We just think like you're listening to the radio, but it means now if you have it on the house or whatever, you can just walk around the house and have it on. What's your woman? What do you call her? That you should and go play.
Alexa.
Alexa. Or Google. There's a Google one as well. And you can say, "Hey Google, play whatever." If you have one in, but it's mostly Alexa. So it is. So you can play Alexa, play Rebel Podcast on YouTube or whatever it is. It'll come on. You can do your cleaning or whatever it is around the house. So just in case any of you are wondering why we aren't on screen, we're not on screen tonight, and we're not going to be on screen for this show anyway. So yeah, that's correct. So this time we're going to play a bit of Kelly's Men, folks, from their phenomenal album. Still waiting this. I think they're actually going to be recording their second live album in the Brass Neck on Easter Sunday night, I'm told anyway, by Mickey Kelly. So looking forward to that. So seeing the whole stuff that's happening at the minute with Palestine, folks, we're going to play No Time for Love. That their song seems to be, I think, has been being used now, isn't it, Marty? I think it is, because it's sort of, it seems to be the words of that song sort of resonate a bit about what's happening with Palestine at the minute. But then you can folks just obviously thinking the people even in Rafah now, because this boy Netanyahu just seems to be determined that he's going to go in and just wipe the whole place out completely.
Yeah,
and it's just scary to think. See, on a maybe more topical subject before we'll go on to the song here. What's your thoughts on the Shinners going to Washington for the?
Well, I know there's a lot of criticism.
I know it's definitely divided a lot, from a lot of people.
Divided opinion. However, I believe that the best way for Sinn Féin to get the message to Biden is to go to Washington and tell them face to face what they think, what the Irish people think, etc., etc. There's also the issue here of funding in the north. The Brits have said they're not going to give us any more money. They've told us more or less to raise money ourselves or to raise revenue ourselves, and Michelle and Pengelly have ruled that out.
Give her a name.
I think is right.
Emma.
All right, Emma.
They're all friends at the minute. I was watching the news tonight there, and I said to Maria, I says,
I know you love him.
Them two are too friendly. So they're like, I love the same about the Chocolate Brothers and all that thing, but it just seems like, well, here I'm not knocking it for play. Like there's a lot of tough decisions to be made.
There's a hell of a lot of tough decisions to be made, you know, and fair play to them for getting in there and standing together and doing it. You know, well, time will tell how it all works out.
Definitely,
you know, time will tell. But getting back to this trip to the States, I think it's a good thing, and I think we should go because we're going to need a hell of a lot of funding, and the Irish diaspora in America is partly where that funding's coming from. And if Sinn Féin don't go, then you're going to have the Irish Americans saying, "Oh well, there you go. They got themselves into government over in the north. They forgot about us over here. They didn't bother coming over here this year for St. Paddy's Day." And it's you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. But I'm behind them.
But I think, see, up till about 3 weeks ago, I was maybe with a lot of the ones saying, no, it's a disgrace if they go and all. But because you're seeing all the stuff that's happening every night in the news and all, Palestine, but
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Biden, and he's basically funding them, he's sending them on, releasing the money or whatever. But I think you were there the same night that meeting I had up in the Balmoral, so the Sinn Féin. So
Yeah,
there was like, I was doing the sound for it, folks, so obviously I was there for the whole night. It was like just a local briefing. Mary Lou and Michelle and all the rest of the big wigs were there, and there was a good few spoke up from the floor about this here, and a lot of well-known elected Sinn Féin reps sort of said about that they weren't for the party going. And whenever Mary Lou sort of started talking about why they're doing it, so it's definitely changed my mind a wee bit. I think she was of the opinion of going, listen, look, we go over the whole week, the eyes and ears of America are on Ireland for a whole week, and she's more or less said you can guarantee when you go over, Micheál Martin and Leo Varadkar, all they're going to be wanting to do is pose with a stupid bowl of shamrock that they do.
Yeah,
Will be nothing to do with getting in and telling them, listen, look, what are you doing? You need to call for a ceasefire right away, etc., etc. She had said that's what we were, and guaranteeing that's what we are going to be doing. We're not going over there, as Colin Eastwood says, and just sipping pints of Guinness. Like, you know what I mean? I think somebody who's irrelevant as him right now. Like,
I honestly think that two women like Mary Lou and Michelle will know how to handle Joe Biden. You know, they're two very astute, very, very clever, intelligent, educated women, and they're not going to go over there and be palmed off. I don't.
No,
think.
definitely not. But I can understand why a lot of people are, and I think it's still it's, I wouldn't say it's split the party, but there's a lot of disgruntled members and some elected reps as well. But we'll see what happens. Right, so say folks, we want to finish up with this song here, the No Time for Love from Callie's Men, recorded live in Derry, and then say we'll play this song, and then once it's finished we'll do a wee bit of a sign off and let you go, because say I'm up, I need to go home and get a bath, a shower, because I'm up in the morning for work.
You need something
I haven't even been home yet, so I haven't. Marty's probably sitting here going, smell him. Didn't want
to say.
Yeah, exactly. Right, so we'll do this one here. This is Callie's Men with No Time for Love, especially for the people of Palestine, folks.
They call it double law, we call it internment, apartheid, partition, conscription, and silence. It's the law that they use to keep you and me where they think we belong. They hide behind steel with bulletproof glass, machine guns and spies. And to tell us who suffered the tear gas torture leading to wrong. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears about fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. When the sound of the siren is the cry of the morning. They suffered the torture, rotted in cells, they went crazy, wrote letters and died. And the limits of pain they endured, it was loneliness got them instead. When the courts gives in to justice as given by one man of thugs. And sometimes they fought for the will to survive, and most times just to wish they were dead. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning. No time to show tears about fears in the morning. No time for goodbye, no time to ask why. When the sound of the siren is the cry of the morning. He came for young Francis Hughes and his cousin Thomas McElway as well. Like they came for Patsy O'Hara, Tony Taylor and some of their friends. In Boston, Chicago, Saigon, San Diego, Palestine, Iraq, Afghanistan, Bogota, Derry and Belfast. And those places they never made headlines, list never ends. Well, there's no time for love if they come in the morning, no time to show tears of our fears in the morning, no time for goodbye, no time to ask why. And the sun of the siren is the cry of the morning.
That's sort of Kelly's Men there, folks, with No Time for Love from their album recorded live in Derry, live in the Cragan. So, folks, yeah, thank you very much for all you for tuning in. Tonight says it was just a test run, just to see how everything sounded, and I think by all that everybody's saying, it all sounds well, looks well. Ewan was saying there about Break for the Border, so just put up the ad for it on the screen, folks. So if anybody's want to get tickets for it, there's a wee QR code there, but if you just search, I think it's on Eventbrite. That's where the official tickets are, or you can buy tickets from the Kehoe Bar in Dundalk. They're selling the paper tickets for it, but it's going to be a great night. I swear I'm going to be hosting it, obviously playing a few songs as well in between the bands. So it's starting off with Liam McDonald. I'm not sure, maybe he's doing a 2-piece or 1-piece this time, maybe he's doing a 2-piece again, and then I assume it would probably be Spirit of Freedom on. And then the lads from Clover will actually be a bit bigger band, so they're back for a second year again. So they're I'd say maybe headlining it. So they're, as far as I know, they're going to have a 4-piece for this gig. So yeah, folks, are looking forward. It's the second year at Break for the Border 2.
Last year was fantastic.
I'm going to try and stay awake this time afterwards, because this time it's on a Saturday night. So I'll be more prepared, because as far as the last time, it was great crack. Partly, I'd say Laura was singing her heart out and everything.
That was great.
And I was.
Not the you knew anything about it.
Oh, I can remember the photos of me out for the count, and there was people posing pictures, sticking fags in my mouth and all sort of stuff. So there was a big fucker Kieran from Dublin, I think it was the chief architect of it. So he was, but I see Anthony Hart, good to have the Rebs back online. Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Hello, Anthony.
Joseph McGoy, shots. You're just obsessed with these shots, CR. Did I have to stick this video up I have here that I took a few couple weeks ago at the table, when you were slightly worse for the wear?
Oh, get that up. Get that up to see it.
Well, I'll show Marty here because I haven't got time to upload it. But yeah, you were, I think, considering when you were on the shots as soon as you got off the plane on the Friday night, you were that was your downfall. But I suppose you should have had a full day at school, didn't you? Like working then. Sydney, how you doing? Sydney. There you are. What's the crack? So you finished school and all? I know you were saying you were teaching today, so you were. So cheers for tuning in. So Sydney, we're just finishing up now.
There's
so
Joseph McGowan as well. He'll late to the party as usual. Well, you're here at least, Joseph. You're here.
Unlike Celine, where's she?
Yeah, right enough. Where's Celine?
Well, she'll probably tune in on Sunday and go, "Where are you? What's the crack?" Or what? I thought you were starting again. She had no saying it's Celine. And she's no excuse. She can't say she should have got a notification on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook. Or sorry, X, should I say? I keep going to remember to say X now. It's not Twitter anymore. But I don't know anybody that says X. That's all. It's the kids have just left the class and she's just tuned into the show. So there you go. So but you've missed all the music. So the thing is, you can go on. We played about 4 or 5 songs there, so you can go back and listen to the show on YouTube or Facebook, whatever you want. Once this is finished. So Marty, we'll be back on the 27th then. So you're looking forward to starting the show properly?
Yep, looking forward to it.
So he says he's going to have the shorts and t-shirt on the next time, because this room is literally like it is like a sweatbox.
It's like a sauna.
I don't know what the crack is. My man and dad must have a fortune, because they have the heating on and this warm in this bloody house, because I'm sweating sitting here, so I'm like, and I can't ever remember it being that warm in this room, but I think part of the reason because I had the towels all down there and the sheets they're in the whole room.
Yeah,
it was sort of covering it up, so
you weren't feeling it.
I wouldn't have felt it.
The heat wasn't escaping.
I'm sitting right beside the radiator.
I'm glad you picked that side.
Yeah, Marty's in the other side, so I might move him over to the side of the next show. But listen, folks, again, thanks very much to you as well for tuning in. That was just RB test stream for Rebel FM here from myself. Let's call it myself, Marty. So me, Marty, and him, Ro, on from the Rebel podcast, folks. So cheers to you all, and that we'll be back properly for the 2 hour show from 7 to 9, starting on Tuesday, the 27th of February, folks. So cheers, so you can get back to what you were doing, and thanks very much.
Thanks very much, folks. Speak soon. Bye bye.